We're going to start today's practice just taking a comfortable seat, trying to sit with our back straight, our spine long. Let's work with an intention today. Our intention: I am at peace with myself as I am and the world as it is. We'll repeat this several times, silently to ourselves, as we continue to take our good seat. I am at peace with myself as I am, and the world as it is. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And then again. I am at peace with myself as I am, and the world as it is. Take a moment with your intention. Just sit quietly, still, at ease. Close your eyes. Maybe even put your hand over your heart or belly or both. I am at peace with myself as I am, and the world as it is. One more deep breath in. We'll sigh out our exhale. And then slowly begin to open your eyes and gently make your way to your back. We're going to be laying flat on our back. Our feet spread as wide as the mat. Our knees come in to touch. We're going into our active resting pose. One hand can be on the belly, one hand on the heart. Let's continue our centering here. Either just paying attention to your breath in and out, or maybe bringing your intention back in. I am at peace with myself as I am, and the world as it is. Take a few more breaths on your own. And then start to come back to your body, feeling your feet on the floor, your hands on top of your body, maybe giving your toes and fingers a little wiggle to begin to come back. Throughout this practice, there's a lot for you to look at and see on this video. Maybe the first time you enjoy what I have provided for you as a way to connect and bring you into my world. But then do this practice again, maybe not paying so much attention to what you are seeing on the screen, but more how your body feels and how the practice evolves, how you evolve it, how you take these simple basic postures and cues and make this your own. This practice is designed to be very slow and mindful and meditative. You'll be asked to just stop and close your eyes and breathe and feel your body throughout the sequence. The intention that I have for you is to offer you a way to reconnect to yourself and the world, especially if you're feeling a little lost these days. Now, from our active rest pose, let's slowly start to draw our knees in towards our chest. We'll begin knee circles, a few in both directions, and just let your hands rest where they want to. Gently move the knees in circles in one direction, and then switch and go the other direction. Breathe as you keep your low back on the mat, body relaxed. And then slowly begin to roll to the side. Let's transition to a tabletop pose. When you're ready, we'll begin our cat-cow tilts. So make sure your hands are pressed into the mat, shoulders are broad to begin. Inhaling, open the heart, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press away from the floor, let the spine roll upward, heart pulls up towards the spine, your head hangs towards the ground. Continue this movement a few more times. Breathing in, breathing out. Eyes opened or closed. And just continue to feel those press points through your hands, knees, shins, and top of the feet, anchoring you to the floor, allowing your spine to move fluidly in and out. When you're done, rest back in child's pose. Take a few breaths. Notice what you feel. Coming back up on an inhale to table, curl the toes, meet me in down dog. Here, explore the body. Pedal the heels, sashay the hips. You can even pivot the body side to side. Whatever feels good here, that's what you need to do. Listen to your body. Close your eyes. Breathe and just find all those places of holding and tightness. Begin to work through it. And when you're ready, come to stillness, holding down dog. Take deep breaths. Slowly lowering the knees. Coming back to child's once again as the forehead comes to the mat. Just notice. Maybe you notice the arms extended feels good. Maybe you'd rather have them resting alongside the body. Again, what do you need or want in this moment? Deep breath in, sigh it out. Inhale, come back to table. Exhale, we'll go back to down dog, coming into our down dog table child's flow. This is the one where every inhale takes us to table. Every exhale, we alternate between child's and down dog. Moving with your breath. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Eyes can be open or closed. Moving as slow as your breath will allow. Noticing everything that's happening, even in the transitions. Letting one pose begin to melt into the other. Become the movement. Become the breath. Breathe. Be yoga. And rest in child's when you're done. Take one more full breath in child's pose, and then inhale to table. Find stability, long spine, broaden the shoulders. Slowly step your right foot forward between the hands, coming into a low lunge. When stable, inhale, arms come up. Maybe the gaze goes up too. Hold and breathe, pressing firmly into the right foot, and then your back knee or shin. Exhale to come out. We'll go back to table pose. We'll do a round of our child's table down dog flow, coming down to child's, into table, back to down dog, finding our way back to table, to child's. As you come back into table, we'll bring the left foot forward. Repeating our low lunge, other side. Press the left foot firmly into the mat. Lift the heart in breath. Arms frame the ears. Breathe here, extending all the way up the spine through the crown of the head and fingertips. Another deep breath in. And then we'll slowly start to make our way out. Fingertips touch the floor. Back to our table pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, slowly roll to down dog. Nice, mindful breaths here. Feeling the heart pull towards the thighs. And then we'll inhale back to table. Exhale to child's when ready. Arms extended or by your side. Again, what does your body need in this moment? Eyes are closed. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then using your next inhale, come to table. Curl the toes. Exhale, down dog. Setting yourself up in down dog. Hands pushing down and away from the mat. Sending your weight down your heels. Inhale, slow walk to your hands. Look up halfway. Exhale, full forward fold. In breath, press through the feet, soft knees, arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. We're on our feet. Take a minute. Feel your body coming into neutral pose. Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders all aligned. Body in balance. Let the eyes close. And let the breath just move through you. The breath breathing itself. Nothing to do. Nothing to achieve. Just your body. Just your breath. Inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Next inhale, open your eyes. Let your arms reach ahead. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, down dog. Finding your downward facing dog, once again, settle into it. Feel your press points through your fingers, through your knuckles, through the whole palm of the hand. Spine is long. Weight of the body coming down the legs through the heels as your tailbone continues to reach up. Take an in-breath, walk feet to hands, look up halfway. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, press through your feet, hinge up towards your standing position. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, let's take it to plank pose. Drop the knees. Exhale, lower chest, chin, taking it the modified way to begin. Baby cobra, in breath. Out breath, slowly make your way back to down dog. Taking a few breaths before we do it again. That was the modified version. If you would like to do the full version with me in the next round, you can, or just stick with something a little more gentle today. Again, what do you need? We'll take another deep breath here. Inhale, walk feet to hands, look up halfway. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, take your fold again. Look up halfway, in breath. Out breath, step it back to plank. And this time, lowering full chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, up dog or cobra. And we'll make our way back to down dog with your out breath. Once again, hold here. Exhale with a sigh. Feel your body. And then we'll do 2 more rounds of our sun salutation. Taking another breath here in down dog. And then we'll slowly begin to walk our feet back to our hands, looking up halfway. In breath, out breath, full forward fold. In breath, press through your feet, soft knees come all the way to stand, arms frame the ears. Out breath, take your fold again all the way down, full forward fold. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath, plant your hands, step back to plank. Slowly begin to lower. Knees, chest, chin, or your full chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out. One more. And then, with an in breath, slowly begin the walk to your hands, looking up halfway. Full forward fold. Up salute. Full forward fold. Halfway lift. Plank pose. Lowering to the floor. Taking a back bend. Open the heart and chest. Curl your toes. Downward facing dog. Once again, coming to stillness. Feeling the anchor points through hands and feet as your tailbone extends up, heart extends back, heels press down. Another deep breath. And then when you feel ready, slowly begin to lower your knees to the mat and draw your sit bones towards your heels in child's pose. Let the forehead rest to the mat, closing your eyes, and just taking a moment to rest here. Taking one more breath in child's. And then inhale slowly to table. Exhale, curl your toes. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Carefully walk, step, or jump feet to hands, looking up halfway. Full forward fold, and then an inhale to rise, up salute. Let the arms come through heart center, and then just relax them there, or let them drift by your side, eyes are closed once again. Just take a moment. Feel your feet, your body. Feel everything in neutral. The breath breathing from the soles of the feet through the crown of the head. And then we'll let the eyes begin to blink open, coming back into the space, back into your body, feeling your feet firmly on the mat. We'll be going into our balance sequence, and it gets a little tedious here, but don't worry. Even I have a hard time staying up in this one, so just do what you can. No worries. We're going to start in tree pose from neutral. Slowly begin to take all the weight into your right leg. Let the left foot come up to rest on the side of the right leg. Rooting down through your right foot, find the link through the spine and let the arms lift overhead. Maybe the gaze follows. Take a breath here, and then the hands will come to heart center. We're going to try to go into our leg and basket pose. So bringing the knee up to the hip, taking your fingers under the thigh and extending your left foot forward if possible, breathing here. And then slowly releasing the leg with the fingers and seeing if we can't drift into warrior three. Not an easy transition. Go easy on yourself. After a breath or two, slowly come out. Both feet back to the mat, standing in neutral, deep breath. Slowly making your way to the other side, allowing your left leg to get the weight as your right leg starts to crawl up inside of the left leg, coming into tree pose, letting the arms lift. Deep breath here, and then slowly letting your arms come back through center, letting your knee come to hip width distance, letting your fingers make a basket under the thigh, and then extending your right leg if possible. After a breath here, you can release the leg to make your way to Warrior 3. Again, not easy work. Just doing our best. If we fall, we come back in. Taking a breath or two here and slowly starting to come out, both feet on the ground. Taking a deep breath. Closing your eyes and resting. Or feel free to take a little flow of your own here. A full vinyasa or sun salute. Take a moment. Move your body in a way that feels appropriate, or no movement at all. All meet in downward facing dog, finding stillness there. Once again, coming back to our body and back to our breath. From down dog, inhale to table pose. Exhale to child's. Inhale back to table. Exhale back to down dog. See how slow you can move here. There is no hurry. Really deepen the breath, letting the body move. Every inhale to table, every exhale alternate child's and down dog. Do a few more rounds on your own. Eyes closed, feeling each pose, the transitions too. And when you're ready, just ease back into child's pose. Letting your forehead come to the mat, your arms and shoulders relax. Just taking a moment to continue to breathe, rest, and just be. And then slowly when ready, take an inhale to table pose, exhale to down dog. We'll meet there. With your next breath in, take a walk to your hands, looking up halfway. Exhale, full forward fold. In breath, press through the feet, rise all the way up, salute. Out breath, hands to heart. Closing eyes. Taking a breath in, a breath out. Perhaps even revisiting your intention. I am at peace with myself as I am and the world as it is. We're now going to be coming into Warrior 1. Starting at the top of the mat, step back with your left leg and foot. Slowly release your right knee over your right ankle. Turn your heart and sternum towards the front of the mat. Pressing into both feet, feel the energy extend from your back heel, up the leg, through the spine and crown of the head. Arms can come up too on the next in breath. Your gaze can stay forward. You can look up, or maybe even close your eyes. As you settle into the pose, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And with your next exhale, let's let the arms drift down and behind the back, seeing if you can't interlace your fingers. Clasping the hands, taking an inhale, reach down with your hands and arms as your heart lifts up. Shoulder blades gently come together. With an open chest and heart, take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Stay here, or slowly with an exhale, start to hinge forward, folding to the inside of the right leg, humble warrior. Arms may or may not drift up. Head hangs towards the mat. Once again, you can be looking behind you, or your eyes may be able to close. Keep pressing in, down through your feet, lifting up through the tailbone, the arms and hands, finding stability in the base of the body as you breathe in and out. Next inhale, press through the right foot to slowly bring the torso back up. Release your hands to your hips, stepping back to the top of your mat, coming into mountain pose. Stay here, rest, close your eyes, breathe, or feel free to take a flow of your choice before we go to the other side. We'll begin our Warrior One sequence. On the other side, starting at the top of the mat, step your right foot back about 3 feet. Let your heart and sternum angle towards the front of the mat. Slowly release your left knee over your ankle. And then settle gently into the pose, feeling both feet connected, energy rising from the right heel up the leg, through the spine and crown of the head. Arms can gently rise up on your next in-breath. Gaze can rise too, or you may close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Coming into our chest opener, on your next exhale, let the arms drift down behind the back, interlacing the fingers, clasping the hands, and as you inhale, let the arms and hands reach downward as your heart and chin lift upward. Shoulder blades gently come together. Staying stable and firm through your legs and feet. Let the energy rise through your heart as you breathe in and out. And then if you're going to humble warrior, with an exhale, slowly hinge forward, resting to the inside of the left leg. Taking the torso down as far as you're comfortable, letting the head hang towards the floor. Gaze looking back between the legs, or you may close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Pressing into the left foot, slowly bring the torso back up on your in-breath. You can gently release your hands to your hips, stepping the back foot forward, coming to the top of the mat in mountain pose, closing your eyes, taking a breath, and then into a flow or stretch or movement of your choice, or just stay in Tadasana pose, enjoying this quiet moment with your breath. And now let's all meet the top of our mat standing in neutral or mountain pose. We'll begin a flow together, a variation of the flow that we have been working through, letting the arms come up on the in-breath. Out-breath, slowly fold, Uttanasana. In-breath, Ardha Uttanasana, into a squat pose. Stepping back to plank, in-breath here. Out-breath, slowly release down. In-breath, cobra or up dog. Your out-breath to down dog. Take a few breaths in your downward facing dog. Not yet, but we will be jumping back to a squat, or you can just let the feet walk to the hands. If you're jumping to a squat, in breath, jump forward, land and squat. Out breath, full forward fold. In breath, slowly rise all the way up salute. Out breath, hands to heart center. You can take any flow of your choice, or if you're trying that again, follow my cues. Breathing in, reach up salute. Out breath, hinge forward, forward fold. In breath, looking up halfway, coming down to squat pose. Out breath, step to plank, hold for an in breath, and then release down to the belly on the out breath. Slowly lift your heart, in breath. And then we'll meet in down dog on the out breath. Taking a breath or two here. And then in breath, jumping feet back to hands, land in squat. Out breath, full forward fold, straighten legs, lift tailbone. In breath, up halfway. Out breath, fold again. In breath, up salute. Out breath, hands to heart. Taking a moment with your breath. Settle back into your legs and feet. Come to center. Let's all meet in star pose. Spreading your legs wide, feet parallel, facing the long end of your mat. Arms out to the side, fingers wide. Feeling all the energy from your feet, fingers, crown of the head, extension everywhere, up the spine, down into the floor, energy moving through the whole body. Close your eyes, breathe here, feel the energy moving. And now let's get ready for our second standing sequence. Taking our hands to our hips, we'll begin to make our way to Warrior 2. Let the right foot turn out all the way, and the left foot turn in slightly. We'll release our right knee directly over the right ankle. Feel the left foot pressing down as you extend through spine, and let your arms open to the side. Taking a deep breath in and out. Coming into Warrior Angle. Release the right elbow and forearm down. Let the left arm extend over your head and ear, and look up, open your heart if you're able. Breathe in, and then slowly come out. Finding your way back to star pose. And then taking an exhale to fold. Any fold, any arm placement you'd like here. Deep breath in and out. Coming up halfway in breath, then we'll prepare for the other side. Coming all the way up, left toes turn, out completely, right toes in slightly. Release the knee, extend the arms, relax into Warrior 2. Spine is long, breathe in and out. We'll get ready for Warrior Angle. Left elbow bends, left arm to left thigh, press away from the thigh, and let the right arm come over the head and ear. Look up or down, whatever makes sense for your neck. Breathe here, and then slowly come out, Warrior 2. Straighten the leg, parallel the feet, come back to star pose. In breath here, out breath, take your fold. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Pressing into the feet, slowly rise up on the in-breath. You can heel toe your feet together. Come to stand, close your eyes, and just feel. And then gently open your eyes, coming back to star pose. Your eyes can close or be open, feeling all that energy and extension from feet, up the spine, through crown of the head, and out through the arms and fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Let your heart and chest be open. Stay in star pose for another breath or two. And then when you're ready, slowly let your arms drift back down by your side. And then turn to face the front of the mat. We're going to make our way down to our bellies. By taking an in-breath, arms lift up. Out-breath, hinge forward, forward fold. In-breath, look up halfway. Out-breath, plant your hands. Let's go to down dog. Take a breath here. And then another. And then as slow as you can move, start to release your knees down to the mat, coming into table. And then as slow as you can move from table, send your hips and sit bones all the way back to rest on your heels in child's. Take a breath here. And then once again, as if moving through honey, noticing every transition. Inhale to table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's. Inhale, table. This time exhale, lower your belly to the floor, knees, chest, chin. Letting the legs extend all the way straight, tops of the feet pressing into the mat, pelvis pressing into the mat, hands and palms resting under the shoulders. We're setting up for cobra pose. Take an in-breath. Lift your heart, your gaze, root pelvis to the mat, exhale. Slowly come back down. We'll do it again. In breath, traction back with the hands. Lift your heart. Cobra pose. Exhale. Gently glide out. Taking one more. In breath. Traction back with the hands. Lift heart, root pelvis. And exhale. Slowly come back down to the mat. You can rest in crocodile or just let your gaze drift to one side, resting on one side of the face. Breathe in and out. In and out. And then we'll set up for locust pose. Let the arms rest alongside the body, palms down, fingers back. Taking an in-breath, root through the pelvis, lift chest, legs, arms. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, balancing on our pubic bone, rooting down, lifting heart, stretching back with the fingers and arms. Exhale, come down. One more. Inhale, stretch and extend through toes and fingers. This time, hold the pose. Taking deep breaths in and out. Next, exhale, slowly come out. Rest on the other cheek. Take a few breaths. We're going to make our way back to downward facing dog, either through a reverse push-up or plank, or you can come through table first and then press back to down dog. Take a few breaths here, and then Slowly release the knees. We'll come back to child's. Resting forehead to mat. Breathe. And then slowly, when ready, start to bring your torso up, and we're going to come to a kneeling position, sitting on our heels. If that's not available to you, you can sit any way that is appropriate for your body. We're going to take a moment here in a kneeling meditation, letting the eyes close. The spine is long, the hands resting gently on your lap. And then just start to notice the breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breath in and out of the body. As you let your awareness rest at the third eye. Stay here for a moment. Soft gaze to the third eye. Awareness to the breath. Just be for a moment. And now gently blink the eyes open, coming back to the space. We're going to come to a seated position, so just letting the legs roll out from under the body. Let your legs extend out in front of you with your toes facing up, and your spine is long. We're coming into a seated forward fold. Taking a deep breath. Feel the energy up the spine through the crown of the head. As you breathe out, just hinge a little bit. Taking another inhale, we'll come back up a few dynamic movements before we settle into the pose. So just getting a little further down with each exhale. Your inhale lifts the spine, finds some space in the body, and as you exhale, slide just a little bit deeper. And once you find your full expression here, meaning you are folded to the best of your ability, your spine is still long, back is straight, you'll settle in with your breath, just breathing, not concerned about how flexible we are or are not, just finding your edge here, and melting into that space. And when ready, inhale back up to a seat, sitting for another breath or two. And then we'll very gently make our way to our backs, setting up for bridge pose. Feet are flat, knees are up, heels a foot or so away from the sit bones, arms resting alongside the body. We're going to move dynamically to begin. Inhale, lift your hips. Out breath, bring the hips back down. And then again, inhale, lift hips. Out breath, come back down. We're going to come up again on the in breath. This time, we're going to hold our bridge position. You can start to wiggle the shoulder blades closer together, letting the arms come underneath the body. Maybe there's a bind with the hands and fingers. Maybe not. Again, just taking this to your comfort zone where it feels good to you. Continue to press down through the feet as you feel all the extension up through the hips. When you're ready, exhale back to the mat, coming into constructive or active rest pose. Feet spread wide, knees come together, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Taking a breath here, and then drawing the knees into the chest for a knee hug. And then just relax in a reclining mountain pose. Close your eyes. Take a moment, once again, just to feel what you've made. Just to be. Just simply to breathe. And now we'll get ready for our ab twist. Drawing the knees back up, feet flat once more, and pressing into our feet so we can scoot our hips just a little bit to the left. Drawing the knees into the chest, arms in a T. With an exhale, let your knees and legs twist to the right as your gaze goes to the left. If the legs do not go all the way down to the mat, that's okay. Be fine with them just drifting in air, or you can find a pillow or blanket or something to fill the space between your legs and the floor. Wherever you are, close your eyes. Once again, breathe, relax. As you feel ready, we'll slowly begin to come out of the twist, drawing the knees into the belly for a knee hug or maybe a happy baby. Placing our feet back onto the mat and then pressing into the feet to gently scoot your hips slightly to the right side of the mat, drawing the knees back to the chest and taking an exhale to twist to the left as our gaze goes to the right. Settling in here, feeling the whole body relax with each progressive exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Rest here. And then when ready, gently draw the knees back in towards the belly. Again, a knee hug or happy baby, whatever you feel you need at this moment. And when complete, just let the feet rest back down as wide as the mat as your knees come in to touch. One hand back to the belly, one hand back to the heart. And here we're just, once again, relax into our breath. Repeating our intention silently to ourselves. I am at peace with myself as I am, and the world as it is. Again, I am at peace with myself as I am, and the world as it is. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Repeat it again if you need to. Taking the next few breaths to do any final stretches or movements you feel you might want or need in this moment. And then from there, we'll meet in Shavasana. So doing what we need to get warm and comfortable. Taking your time. As you find your way into Shavasana, take 3 deep breaths. And now, let all your attention rest at the crown of your head. All awareness at the crown of your head. Forehead. Eyebrows. Eyebrow center, third eye, deep breath. Eyes, cheeks, nose, deep breath. Mouth, chin, jaw, throat, chest, heart center, deep breath. Shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, hands, fingers, fingertips, deep breath. Fingers, hands, arms, shoulders, chest, ribs, belly, hips, pelvis, upper legs, lower legs, feet, toes, deep breath. Toes, feet, calves, back of the legs, buttocks, low back, middle of the back, whole spine, shoulder blades, back of the neck, sides of the neck, front of the neck, throat, jaw, chin, mouth, nose, cheeks, eyes, eyebrow center, third eye, forehead, crown of the head, whole body, whole body, whole body in awareness, whole body. It's time to wake up. Take a deep breath. Begin to come back to your body. Another deep breath. Find some movement somewhere in your body. Perhaps you're drawing your knees to your belly, rocking gently side to side. And when ready, roll to one side. Take another deep breath. And then slowly begin to come back to a seat with your eyes closed. Stay here as long as you'd like. Namaste.